In Shining World Protection Award news from Australia, Vets for Compassion is an animal people supporting charity whose work spans Australia and Asia. Founded by Dr. Elaine Ong, a veterinary surgeon with 36 years of experience, this non-profit organization focuses on providing animal persons with care from highly skilled vets during natural disaster-related emergencies. It also offers free-of-charge education to veterinarians and vet professionals in underdeveloped countries on best practices for the spaying and neutering of street dog and cat people and preventing rabies. These local veterinarians are also made aware of how to promote the welfare of people of the animal kingdom by reaching out to children in their surrounding communities. Dr. Chris Barton is a Vets for Compassion team member.
They don't think that they suffer the same emotions that humans do. And they certainly do. You've only got to see them in these situations like fires where a big male kangaroo will have 3 or 4 joeys around them. And you see a dead one and you'll see others just congregating around it, mourning. That's the thing that sticks in my mind. And all the years I've been a vet, I was born and bred on a cattle property. And you treated them as a commodity, not an animal. And it's when you've got to get that out of people's mindset, that they do feel pain and they do suffer fear and that they do know what's going on.
Upon learning of this kind organisation that safeguards our precious animal people friends in Australia and Asia, our benevolent Supreme Master Ching presented the Shining World Protection Award to Vets for Compassion plus $20,000 for extra support toward their noble endeavour. May heavens always shield you and all involved as you protect the innocent and vulnerable animal people. Our association members in Melbourne, Australia were honoured to present the award letter, Crystalline Clark, Master's financial contribution as well as her publications and DVDs to the Vets for Compassion founder and other members of the organisation. The following is an excerpt from the letter.
With a noble mission to improve the lives of animals in Asia and Australia through emergency response, advocacy, training and benevolently helping less fortunate communities, your caring heart elevates the public, uplifting our planet into a golden age of empathy for all co-inhabitants. We are privileged to present this award in recognition of your exemplary role in animal welfare. Vets for Compassion, VFC, has thus far saved hundreds of animals with a team of 8 head vets and like-minded volunteers, amassing over 28,000 hours of loving service. Working in all regions where needed, you bring communities together with a single goal: save as many precious animal lives as possible.
Dr. Elaine Ong was also honoured to receive the award check and expressed her sincere appreciation together with other members of the Vets for Compassion team.
We are very, very overwhelmed and grateful for support from Supreme Master Ching Hai, not just financially but in spirit. Our mission and goal certainly mimic hers, and we will do our best to achieve that with the help of our team.
Our wholehearted compliments, Dr. Elaine Ong, and members of Vets for Compassion. May you continue to have boundless energy to spread this noble work. We pray that your life-saving mission aids many more animal people friends in Australia and Asia in the beneficence of the Providence. For the full presentation of the Shining World Protection Award to Vets for Compassion, please tune in to our Shining World Awards program at a later date.
Researchers determined that the warming Earth is reflecting less solar light. Lead author Dr. Philip Good from the New Jersey Institute of Technology, USA, and co-researchers from the United States and Spain recently published a paper in the peer-reviewed journal Geophysical Research Letters, outlining that as our planet has warmed, it is reflecting less solar light. Generally, about 30% of the energy from the sun is redirected back into space by clouds. Most of the reduction in brightness observed has occurred since 2015, as the warming oceans have caused a decline in the low-lying cloud cover, thus allowing more heat to be absorbed by the atmosphere, land, and oceans. The scientists calculated that there has been an equivalent of 0.5 watts per meter squared reduction in the Earth's reflectance over the past 2 decades of measurements. Such concerning news, Dr. Philip Good and collaborating scientists on the detrimental effects of the ongoing heating of our planet. In the grace of the divine, may the people of Earth soon connect deeply with their inner wisdom and go vegan to ensure our survival.
Substantial growth seen in sales of electric cars in Hungary. The Future Mobility Alliance, founded in 2020 by 20 Hungarian and international companies to develop and promote sustainable transportation solutions, recently reported that purchases of electric automobiles in Hungary between January and October of 2021 were up by 50%, bringing the total in the country to 18,800. The Alliance also predicted that by the end of 2022, the number of electric vehicles, or EVs in use, will reach 30,000, increasing to 125,000 by the end of 2026. The availability of EVs has also grown due to second-hand models entering the market. These more affordable versions are fairly priced according to how many kilometers they are still able to obtain on a single charge. Great news, Hungary! On the growing number of electric automobiles on your roads. In God's blessings, may your beautiful people continue choosing eco-friendly living for cleaner air and skies.
Saudi Arabia looks towards vertical indoor farming to increase food security. The Ministry of Environment, Water and Agriculture in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has allocated $27 million to develop vertical indoor farms to help supply the country with fresh and abundant plant foods. Vertical farms are constructed inside tall buildings or warehouses and can also be implemented on balconies, rooftops and in homes, with the crops grown in layers to save space. A variety of fresh vegan fare can be produced year-round, such as leafy greens, strawberries and more. The method also conserves more than 90% of the water used when compared to traditional growing methods. Saudi Arabia is a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, a Shining World Leadership Award for Peace, and a Shining World Leadership for Loving Care Award. Great news, Saudi Arabia, on your investments into vegan food production to ensure your dignified citizens have abundant and healthy nutrition. In the love of Allah, may the transition to fully plant-based and sustainable agriculture proceed quickly as we move into an era of good health and peace.
Video of carrying deputy sheriff cradling child goes viral. Deputy Julian Almeida, 28 years old, from the Harris County Sheriff's Office in Texas, United States, has been praised for his affectionate care shown to a baby after a high-speed chase with a man that had the infant plus 3 young children inside the vehicle. The driver is suspected of driving while intoxicated. Unfortunately, the pursuit ended with no one injured. The video showing Deputy Almeida holding one of the children has attracted over 80,000 views on Instagram, with the clip eliciting many encouraging comments on social media. The benevolent officer, who joined the sheriff's office 7 months ago, said of the kids, "All I could do there is hug them tight like they were my own and tell them it's going to be okay." Our accolades and salute, Deputy Julian Almeida, for your tender loving care. May all precious children be protected and lovingly embraced in celestial benediction.
City Councillor in UK turns vegan and vastly improves long-haul COVID condition. Shaista Aziz, Labour councillor for Oxford City Council in the United Kingdom, recently wrote a column in The Guardian newspaper describing how she had turned to veganism to assist in recovering from long-haul COVID symptoms. The many benefits from her switching to a plant-based diet have included decreased inflammation, more energy, and better sleep. She also has found that vegan food is reasonably priced, and many of the dishes she grew up with as part of her Pakistani heritage are plant-based or can be easily veganized. In fact, Ms. Aziz called her adoption of the vegan diet one of the best decisions of her life. She also describes coming to the realization that by adopting veganism, we can create healthier and more equal societies through conscious awareness of how we eat and live. We are so happy to hear of your transition to the vegan diet and all the benefits you have experienced, Shaista Aziz. May all people realize that leaving animal people off the plate is the only path to recover our health and humanity in heavenly compassion.
Ivory law in Hong Kong comes into full effect. First introduced in 2018, the complete prohibition on commercial possession, import and re-export of elephant people ivory is now fully in place, and offenders could face $1.3 million in fines as well as 10 years in prison. Hong Kong was previously a major part of the global ivory market, with 7.2 metric tons of tusks being seized in 2017 alone. In addition, a new law was also passed last year that classifies wildlife people trafficking as organized crime. Thank you, Hong Kong, for noble actions that help to protect wildlife persons and especially the people from the elephant kingdom by outlawing ivory. In the blessings of the Buddha, may the killing of individuals from all species be stopped immediately as the governments of the world use their resources to protect our well-wishing animal people co-inhabitants.